or to quit, taking these payoffs, and they're all going to get screwed because there's nothing binding. Not that that even matters anymore, but there's nothing binding saying that after these folks leave, he's replaced their jobs, he's done what he thinks he has to do within that, and we go from, 35,000, IRS agents to 12. It's just bananas. Got a USA Aid, USA ID. That's already killing people. So we have in ports and docks across the globe, across the entire globe, we have food and medical supplies sitting on those docks and in those ports. Because Elon Musk. Because Elon Musk went ahead and froze that on the spot. He also froze government grant spending across the board. Just froze it. Tell me you guys know about this stuff, please. But he already froze it. All right, it's already been heard by a court, and the court's already chimed in yesterday morning rather, that Trump's already not following the court order. So we are literally minutes away from hearing, Elon Musk and his booger brain kid standing in the Oval Office again, telling Trump to go sit in the corner and wait while he tells us what's going on. USA Aid. So that's killing people. That's killing people now. Even if you turn the faucet on completely full blast, everything comes back now immediately. You've already killed people. You've already killed kids. You've already killed their parents. You've already killed elderly. Well done, I guess, right? So, he's also got in the IRS. He has so far, as far as I've heard, fired 3,000 IRS agents. They already cleaned out the nuclear, the people that take care of the nuclear weapons for us, right? Who needs that? Fired them, and then realized too late they needed them, and they couldn't fucking get a hold of them. They had no contact information to call these fucking people. Over 350 people fired. In the NNSA, the folks that take care of the nuclear weapons for us, dismantle old ones and retire them, operate new ones. Very, very specific technical jobs. Oh my gosh. He's got in the FAA even more today, from what I understand. He's already fired leadership across the board for the FAA, and he's fired several key employees at key points, which is why we're starting to have all these air traffic disasters. Yeah, I mean, so he froze all like I already said, he froze all government grants funding. So that, look at Alabama, for crying out loud. They did a congressman there, Democratic congressman there, did a virtual town hall, and over 20,000 constituents called in for this phone call because their two biggest employers in the state of Alabama are, number one, government funded defense contractors, and UAB, right, who gets a lot of funding on many different levels for many different things from the government. That's all gone. That's all frozen. There are literally people in Alabama panicked about this right now. Right now. And I bet you didn't even know that. Read a state that there is. And you didn't even know that. This is what I'm saying. If you look up any of this shit and get unbiased confirmation that this shit's going on, and any of it you didn't see first on your goddamn news stations, you got to start switching where you get your information from. You're being misinformed. You're being led down a dark path. And they're lying to you, folks. They're actually lying to you. I know people down here in this red state that did not know that Fox had to pay that $1 billion, what the hell was it, $1 billion fine for propagating the big lie, which is that the 2020 election was stolen. So they paid that fucking fine, and they're still able to lead you dummies down that dark path. Are you out of your fucking mind? That's okay. We got bird flu ramping up. We got a new bird flu ramping up here. New HHS guy hates fucking vaccines and knows nothing about medical. Knows nothing how to manage large groups. Knows nothing about how to manage influential people. We're screwed, guys. We are all done. This is a fucking mess. Defense Secretary, you got to see the on-the-job training live and in person this weekend. I hope. I mean, I'm sure they dressed that up somehow. I don't fucking know how. Or maybe just excluded it altogether. But he had to come on and do 3 different press conferences to walk back the same statement on the same subject matter 3 times because Trump didn't like the way he was presenting it. And you could tell that's exactly what happened. Because when he had to walk him back, it was Mr. Trump this and Mr. Trump that. I don't know what Mr. Trump's going to do. He's not Secretary of State. He hired you for that, stupid. God damn. You guys didn't see this coming? Just yes men out the gate? How did you not see this coming? Yes men right out of the gate. These aren't serious fucking people. How do you not know that? I mean, seriously, folks. How do you not know that? So, the latest news is they're in Social Security today. Those Doge bags. You know, Leon Mush and his Doge bags. They're in Social Security today. They're going to make some arbitrary decisions on who gets money and who doesn't. Just hopes people you love aren't affected. How the fuck did you not see this coming? How did I see this coming, but you didn't? So yeah, they're coming. The Doge bags are on the move. They're on Social Security. They're coming for, whatever, your grandmother's money. They come for your daughter's single mother's money. They come in for daycare money. They come in for veterans. We already know they've both made statements on more than one occasion in public, on camera, that they don't care about veterans. They don't get veterans. They don't understand veterans, especially the ones that have been injured. He considers them saps. He said that in those words, in that order, about veterans. So we know he has disdain for veterans. Him and his bone spurs fucking avoid avoid the service. Tell me you knew that, right? He avoided the draft with bone spurs in his fucking heel. Ah! Seriously. He's coming for your money, vets. He's already been in some of these VAs. He's already reduced numbers in some of these VAs. Now everybody in the VAs are worried. Are they going to have a job? And let's not even get into your compensation, your disability compensation, your veterans compensation in general. They're coming for it. They're coming for it. After you've already paid taxes into the system, they're coming for it. If anything, they're going to privatize those programs. And that's not going to look good for this country. So many uninsured folks getting sick with an HHS director that knows not what he does. They're already hacking away at CDC. Last time I checked, I think they dropped 50 people from the Atlanta CDC. What are we doing, folks? You didn't see this coming. I think it's bananas. I really do. I mean, seriously. If you missed any of this information from your favorite news outlets, shame on you. Because you're uninformed and you're getting involved with the political process with a lot less information than most others, honestly. How are you not looking around to see if some of the stuff is true? I know you got to be hearing it around the water cooler at work, maybe, or, little Johnny's baseball games, maybe, basketball games, talking to other parents in the stands, or, no? No? It's fucking bananas, guys. Alright, there are two phrases, 350 of these nuclear arms components, handlers. Social Security, they're in there now. Yeah, you got to put down your OAN and your Fox and those other guys that are just lying to you. Matt Gaetz is not only a pedophile, but he's a sexual predator of young girls. It's been proven. There's been a report written on it. Yet he's got his own show on one of those. None of this stuff rings a bell to you and says, oh, wait a minute. I remember giving, Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton a hard time before he got that blowjob in the office at one time. Are you shitting me? This asshole fucking had sex publicly with porn stars, plural, spanked on the ass, made himself totally compromised as an international leader. Any one of these things, if Bill Clinton's blowjob was disqualifying to you, what the fuck are you doing? You're not being honest with yourself. You're being disingenuous to everybody around you at the very best case scenario, because you didn't approve of Bill Clinton's blowjob. But you'll let Matt Gaetz get his own